Hello, everyone. How are you? Making sure this thing's on. Can you hear me? I'm up early. Yes, I am. Saturday morning. How are you? Hope you're doing great. Let me just test this out and make sure it's going. It is going. We are live on Saturday morning, 9:35 a.m. Let me just adjust some things here. Oh my goodness. I just had a shower. I had like a bit of a moment. I didn't realize I set the timer here for 9:35. I got out of the shower like 3 minutes before. Threw on nice little Saturday Canadian shirt over here. Got my Canadian hockey team here. Got a bear, a moose, a wolf, a Canada goose, and a beaver. And we're hanging out. We're gonna have a good day today. It's going to be pretty chilled. I think what we're going to end up doing is I don't know what this thing is. Microsoft Edge. We're gonna go to this conservation area that we always go to. It's like a bird area, and they're having a barbecue to raise funds. So we're heading over there for lunch today. But other than that, no real plans. A little chillier today than usual, which I'll take because I don't know where you live, but we just had a massive heat wave roll through here. Last night had an awesome thunderstorm, and yeah, it was good. Yeah, the thunderstorm was good. I love a good thunderstorm, especially at nighttime. I love when it rains at night. That's huge for me. That is huge. Nighttime rain over daytime rain any day of the week, especially on a Friday. That's for sure. Yeah, so talk about some things here. We're going to talk about YieldMax. We're going to talk about potentially HHIS. Yeah, no doubt you had the same heat wave. No doubt. Yeah, how did you handle it? Are you okay? You made it through, obviously. What a smoke show that was. It was that was pretty intense. There's two temperatures here in Canada, -20 and then +40. Celsius, of course. Of course. Dun, 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 dun. I'm just cruising Twitter over here. Have you guys ever you didn't leave the house? Yeah. I didn't really leave the house much either. I was working. And yeah, I didn't leave the house too much. I can't remember what days it was. Was it Sunday and Monday? Here it was like 2 or 3 days. That's it. So I mean I won't complain too much, but yeah, good stuff. Just so we know, I'm gonna pause my webcam in the next 15 minutes for about 10 seconds. I'm having coffee delivered to my door because I forgot that I set the timer for 9:35. I'm sitting there just having the best shower of my life, and I just trimmed the beard a little to look a little presentable for you, and here I am. Here I am ready to go. So, yes, happy Saturday. What do you guys have planned for today? 12 people here already. That's pretty cool to see. Thanks for joining me. You guys are the true loyal fans of the channel, the ones that are here right now. You're the real ones. You're the real ones. I'm going to share my screen over here, show you what I'm looking at. Boom, 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 boom. Ba-da-da-da-dum-dum. I'm watching a roller coaster go up and down. That's what I'm looking at over here. Give me one sec, I have to sneeze. That was a big sneeze. There's another YouTuber out there that hawked a lug a couple times. Man, that was pretty funny. Uh, I I see it coming. I see it coming. I'm not gonna do that live. Oh, this kid got smoked by water? I didn't see the end of this. Oh. Oh my goodness. She got hit by a rainbow. Did you see that? Oh, wow. That thing is intense. No plans today. It's my do nothing day. I like that. I like that. I need to I'm pretty much doing the same thing. Just kind of hanging out and going to get some barbecue, and then other than that, not too much planned. I might make another video later. I had a bit of a just behind the scenes over here annoyance this week. The editing software I use only allows you to do two videos a week, and then you got to pay for the pro, and the pro's like 27.99. Let's call it 30 bucks a month, and I was not about to do that. So I downloaded like the best editing software you can get called DaVinci Resolve, and it is like Avril Lavigne. Why you got to be so complicated? It is a absolute beast of software, and so I was figuring it out, and I was like, I'm just gonna look at my other one again. And you know what? I figured it out. I can sign on with another email address, and there now I get two extra a week. So I'm just doing that. Just doing that. Charles D's in the house. What's up, Charles D? Yeah, we talked about it. No, no, we haven't talked about anything yet, Charles. Nothing. Nothing. Da-da. We're going to though. I've got this page open right here. We're going to talk some about that. I want to talk about Alti today. Actually, I want to do a look at Alti. I want to look under the cover of Alti, and I also want to look at CONY. Bum, bum, bum. Kathy coming in here talking about BTC FX. I don't even know what that is. What the heck is BTC FX? Dividend paying Bitcoin futures. Kat, is this my mom? Hi, mom. Um, if I Google this, am I going to get my computer broken? BTCFX, BTCFX stock. Oh, this thing. Da, 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 da. Pro funds. I don't know much about it. I'm not going to talk about it just because I don't know much about it. But thanks for bringing it up. I mean, that's been a decent 6 months through pro funds. Really good since it's come out. Nice. As a BTC futures mutual fund. You're not my mom. Okay. All right, that's good. I would be shocked if my mom was talking about this. I'm clicking on it. Look at it. Why not, right? When in Rome. Do, do, do. Okay. Started out oh sorry, it's that price. Uh, da, da. So the expense ratio is a little higher than what I love. Da, 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 da. Distributions. So it hasn't. Oh, it has. There it is. So ranging from 32 cents. So it's just started paying, right? In February, 32 cents to a dollar. That was a big one. That was a big one. That's for sure. That's pretty good for a $30 fund. That's not bad. Yeah, but it does have these dips, these huge dips in it, which is concerning. But yeah, not bad. Not bad. You are paying these people quite a bit, 1.3%, 1.31%. I mean, 1.16%. Yeah, sure. Potato, patata. But yeah, I mean, it's nice. There's so many options out there, isn't there? to collect money. Now you hope for me, I hope that they can pay me this and maintain share price. That's what I hope. So I mean, over the last 3 months, it's paid out roughly $2 total in that period. Let's do the math here. 196 plus another buck. So it's paid basically $2.16 so far. And yeah, in 5 months. And then if we go back, you can see the share price. So if you do that over a year, just totally doing this in my head. Um, I don't know, what's that, like $5 a year on a $30 investment? You might be able to find better out there, but stable price is always nice. Yeah. Oh, it's been paying since 2023. I don't know. Their website says it's just been 5 months. This is their website. Dun, dun, dun. Oh. Oh my goodness, you're totally right. Look at this. This is just Oh, wow. Here we go. Okay, yeah. So it's been paying for a long time. Thank you for pointing that out. I didn't notice this arrow right here. So all the way down to 7 cents. I mean, back in 2023 though, the price of Bitcoin was lower. And okay. Yeah, so it's been paying for 2.5 years. When did it start? Started January. 2.5 years it's been paying so far. That's nice, right? It's nice to look back. And Kathy, I got it. I got it. Put it together. It took me a couple moments. I haven't had coffee at all yet. I did have my greens plus though. Interesting. Yeah. Options. Might be too many options. Yes, too many options might be confusing. I know I like to keep it simple personally as well. Um, all the time people on the channel, why don't you invest in this? That's the tone I get. That's the tone I feel I'm getting whenever I read that comment. Well, I mean, I can't invest in everything. I remember my uncle who was very, very savvy. I told him about all these things I'm investing in, and he said, "You can't invest in everything. Pick a few that you love and focus on those." So that's what I've done. Yes, for sure. 33 human beings? Holy smokes, that popped off quick. How many, what kind of likeage are we doing here? Oh, 13. Nice. Thanks, everybody. So this is Saturday. It's 9:50 in the morning, and this is my live. I like to do live. This is what 30-second live or something like that. Which is cool. And you know what's so funny? I didn't change the title. Am I losing it over here, everybody? I might be losing it. Let me go change that title. I just kind of copy and pasted it. Boom, 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 boom. And what do you guys have going on today? Any huge plans? Anything interesting happening in your lives today? Tell us, share it. This is a 30-second live, by the way. I can't believe I've gone live 32 times. Personally, I never really thought of going live. Um, but you know what happened was the software, the editing software was not working for me one day. So I said, um, EF it. I'm gonna go live, and it happened, and I enjoyed it. People seem to like it, and so therefore I went for it, and it's been good so far. It's been really good. The lives, absolutely. All right, let's talk some Misty. Let's talk some Alti. I'm just gonna go to YieldMax's website over here, and for me, I'm building up my Misty. Building a mist. Never mind, I'll stop right there. Sarah McLaughlin is in the house, by the way. So yeah, decent payout. Last one, buck 47, and yeah, not bad. So I think I'm at. Well, actually, I can go look it up. Let's go look it up. I'll bring it up on the screen for us here. Building up that Misty, and I'm hoping that I can get it up to 500 shares in the next couple of months here. Just popping into my account over here. I'm a little nervous. I'm actually not going to share my account because Questrade just puts your account number in like 5 different places on this thing. So I'm not interested in you knowing my account number. I'm sure you can appreciate that. Current account value though, just over 24,000, which is nice. I was able to contribute a little extra into it this month. Let's go to the Misty. All right, so here's the thing. I got 369 shares. Let's just cross-reference this to my little spreadsheet that I made myself here. I'll bring that on the screen. Put this up here. There we go. And we're talking Misty. 369. Yeah, okay, so that's accurate. What's not accurate is the current price is 21.41 right now, and my average cost is accurate on the screen, $24.46. So that's my average cost. My total amount invested is, oh, are you going to be difficult? You are going to be difficult. There's two different windows at Questrade. One is, oh, I got it. One's like a nice visual for people to look at, and one is not. So the one that was not is difficult. So my book value, I mean, you guys could probably do that math for me. 2446 times 369 is 9,025.99, and its market value, and that's pretty close over to this one right here, but it's 7,900 now because it went up a little bit this week. Since I did this, I tallied these numbers like Jeff Probst on Survivor. So that's good. What's not good is that it is 44% of my portfolio. I am trying to get to 131 more. So does that math make sense? 500 shares. I think that's 131 more. So that's roughly 2,300. And at that point, I'm stopping. I'm capping. I'm not doing any more. No more Misty. Because at that point, it's probably going to be like 48% of my portfolio. That's way too much. So I'll take the distributions and I'll start buying other things with it. Things that are on my list is Alti. HHIS is high on my list. And Hui could be on my list depending where it's at 3 to 6 months from now. Maybe it starts to slow down. Similar to what Misty's doing right now. And maybe I don't buy it. I don't know. I am liquid in the sense that I could do whatever I want. You can too, by the way. Hey, you can too. Just rolling. Actually, hold on. Let me go back. Get to the comments here. Dun, dun. In my head, I say your name wrong. Is it Key Pina? K? Is it K Pina? See what I'm saying? Aren't your taxes pretty high with the distributions tax at ordinary income and then lowering the cost basis of where you bought the ETF? So when you sell, you pay capital gains. I really appreciate this comment. How's it going, Vixen? For me, I am in the land of Canada over here, far off mystery of a country to your north. And for me, I have my funds in something called a tax-free savings account, TFSA. And so what that means is that because I'm buying US distribution paying ETFs, I have to pay something called a withholding tax, which is 15% on that. So whatever I make, if I make $100 in distributions, I got to pay $15 in tax. And so whatever I make, that gets taken off. And then the rest is cold hard cash in forms of paper money until I actually touch it, which I have never. I've used it to pay bills, but no more tax for me after that. So I pay 15%, and what happens is actually it gets taken off prior to me even seeing it. So most people get paid on Fridays. I don't get my money until Saturdays, which is completely useless. But yesterday, as an example, I guess it happened yesterday. If I do drip, I see it on Friday, and so my Coney, it bought. I don't know. Let's go to executions on my screen over here or activity. Uh, oh, you're not going to show? What about if I go reports? I know you guys can't see this screen, but it's got my private information. Here it is. It yesterday bought some shares. Dun, 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 trades buy. Maybe it didn't. Maybe it didn't. That's strange. I was expecting it to buy some Coney, but nothing shows up on my screen like it bought Coney, but maybe it's going to show up tomorrow. I have one more way to look at this passive. And by the way, passive is linked to every account. Oh, it did. It did buy me. Okay, I'll bring that up here for you. So there we go. Yesterday, 193 Canadian because the Coney distribution wasn't huge. And so it bought me some shares of Coney, which is nice. The drip. I like the drip. It is like stress-free investing. 275 shares of Coney now, which is nice. I mean, I'll take it. I'll bring that back up after. Do, 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 do. How long is this coffee, by the way? She's fired. 275. Oh, okay. So it bought me. I had 263 before. So bought me 12 shares of Coney. You can see last month was 19, 16, and these are all the drips it's done so far. So that's cool. I'll take it. Take it, building it up for 5 years. I'll take it. Two misty payment. Hey, what's up, Muddy Waters? How you doing? Two misty payments in August. Yeah, so it is. If we pull out our calendars here, get to August. I don't want to get to August too quick though, because that means summer's almost over. And actually, I do have 2 weeks of vacation in August, so I don't know what I'm going to do. Europe? We haven't decided yet. My other half is going to Europe with her university friends, and then the daughter and I might, my daughter and I might join her on week 2 over there. We haven't decided, or maybe we do nothing. Who knows? But yes, payment one is on the 1st of August, but the X date would be like the 30th of July. And then the 29th of August, we get another Misty payment. So that's good. So you know what? Realistically, I think by August I could be at 500 shares of Misty at that rate. What do you guys think? I think so. Da-da. Omar's in the house. What's happening, Omar? Omar from Dubai. Omar from Dubai was on vacation. Next payout for Misty. Well, actually, I'm glad you asked that. Let's go here. Strategy. Look at that strategy dashboard. You guys ever check this thing out? This implied volatility is what gets us paid more in premiums. And couple of days ago it was at 56%, but like months ago it was way higher. So it's coming down. I like to go look at the site every couple of days just to see if it changes. And I don't think it's 100% accurate, but I mean their share price changes every day on here, so maybe it is. I don't know, but 49% implied volatility, so lowered volatility, lowered. It's less volatile. And so what that means is that we're not making as much on premiums that when we write calls. And I'm saying we, right? YieldMax. And so for that reason, then we're not making as much. We, now we're going back to us here, right? We are not making as much. So I have no prediction on the distribution. But it's coming out, right? This week coming up. Oof, that's exciting. I always love Misty Payday. But if it has anything to do with, if it's anything like the other ones, the last 2 weeks, it's probably going to be lower. The last 2 weeks have been pretty low, right? NVIDIA was low, CONY was low, so Misty's got to be lower too, doesn't it? Doesn't it have to? I guess it doesn't have to. Let's go back here. I'll zoom in. I mean, that last one there was a buck 47 compared to 237. Um, so probably just a little bit, probably hanging around this area here, right? Just ballpark, who knows, that sort of thing. But um, I want more. I want more, obviously, but I'm happy with the share price kind of hanging out at around $20 too. So that's the cake, the $1.47, and then I want to eat it too, which is the price of the shares. Big boss man's in the house. What's going on, buddy? Tell me. Tell me what's your thought process here. What are you thinking for distributions? Omar, you too. What are you thinking? I'm gonna catch up to you down at the bottom here once I get through the comments. 66 people here, by the way. Wow. Also, I got so many things. What are you doing today? 23 likes. I like it. I'm trying to get those things up there. Should we throw on some tunes in the background? Nice and quiet, okay? That's not quiet. Okay, that's quiet. That's quiet. I'm gonna drink out of my large vessel. You know what? Give me 1 second. I'll throw up a poll. This is like a serious poll here. You guys can answer this for me. It'd be great. Turn that down a little bit more. There we go. There we go. Jumped in and bought 1,200 shares of Alti. Oh, you and me both are thinking that, eh? Like how they switched up their perspective. I want to actually look at that today. We haven't really spent much time doing it, but I want to look at that. 70% portfolio, yeah. Oh, how do you feel about that? I don't like it at 40%. So yeah, 70 would hurt me. Key or K? Okay. Oh, Spanish. En hable español, señorita. Key. Love it. Beautiful name. Just bought 6,000 of Alti. Nice. So what's that going to pay you? Probably about 90 bucks a week. Let's do that math. I'll pull up a calculator here. 6,000 and Alti's price is what? 630. Alti, look at that. 622. Divided by. Let's just pretend you bought it at that. So 964 times. Let's call it 0.09 cents. Oof. Man, I love it when I'm close to a number. Sometimes, like, I failed grade 10 math. I went to summer school, and then I just took off after that in math. And so I'm still astounded when I'm remotely close to math in my head. There you go. What are you doing with that, big boss man? You gonna drip it? You gonna take it? That's four meals at McDonald's. What are you doing with it? 86 bucks multiplied by 52 payments, 4,500. Like 85% of your money that you put in over a year. You just hope that this share price hangs out. I mean, if we look at it since April 4th, be with you. It's doing it. Right? It's hanging out. Let's do something wild. Let's go. What's the date today? 28th. There's April 28th. I don't know what's going on here. April 28th till now. Up 5%. Huge. Huge. Uh-oh, guys. I think my coffee. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm back. Check it out, everyone. Oh my goodness. This mug says sweater weather is, I don't even know what that says. My favorite weather? No, that's a terrible mug. That's a terrible mug. What do I do for my day job? I'm in sales, and actually, I've sent in my registration to get into real estate as well. So it's taking, going to take a couple weeks to come back. So far it's been a week and a half. So we'll see. Yeah, Sean Mills in the house. What's happening, Sean? How you doing, buddy? Been really thinking about New Zealand lately. I think I need to be there. Yeah, Bitcoin hovering around the 107,000. You can see it's my number one search. 107,000 here. Just hanging around. And, I mean, I've been happy with it. My average is probably around 98,000. Although I did, maybe it's probably lower than that, actually. I did buy the big dip at 76,000. I got it. I missed it by half an hour. I said if it goes to 75,000, I'm jumping some more money into it. I missed that by half an hour. So I said, I'm not waiting. And I'm glad I said I'm going to buy it at 76 because it hasn't gone that low since that second that I bought. But yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm going to keep buying every 2 weeks. I'm buying. It's just $100. You know, it's nothing. It's nothing. $100 is nothing. But over a year, hopefully it becomes something. Over the next 10 years, it becomes something. And then over the next 20 years, I could pull that out as I've already been living on the beach for 10 years. That's what I hope. $1.10, Rack City in the house says $1.10. Yeah, I like a low prediction because then, you know, we lower our expectations. So I'm into that. Oh, nice. I'm into that prediction, Rack City. I don't know if it'll be that low, $1.10, but yeah. Omar, what do you think? Michael, how's it going? Alti has remained very stable. I'm not necessarily since they went weekly, because they went weekly. I mean, we can look it up. Let's go check this out. Boom. Oh, and a boom. But very soon after, I'm having my other half moment here where she semantics, right? She argues about the silliest, smallest thing, and I apologize for that. But yeah, right here, March. Yeah, so really close. It was like April 4th. Beyond it, did really stable things, right? It's gone up 15% share price, but I mean, the whole market's gone up basically from that day on. And then Trump recently kind of getting back to his tariff talk here, July 8th or 4th is the date where he could revisit it. I know he is talking about Canada and some sort of digital tax or something like that. Oh my goodness! I think we didn't have him talk for one day. That was nice. But I could be lying. But yeah, you're basically right. April 4th ish, the price kind of stays the same. Look at these distributions. There's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, look at that 11-cent one. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 payments since this gone weekly. Most of them are around 9 cents. I know my buddy dropped, 1,500 shares of it now. And I was like, don't do it. But he's almost convinced me to do it myself here. I'm curious. I don't know if you guys ever looked through here, right? $623 million in it. I'm not sure if you ever click on this stuff, but like top 10 holdings here. Cool. And then you can go to download all holdings here. And we can load it up. It's going to look real ugly when we load it up. This happened to me last time I went live. It didn't load because there it comes. It was in the background of all my stuff here. So we'll just wait for that to load. I wonder what the poll's doing. I had some guy one time. The reason the poll's up there, some guy chirped me on my channel because I was drinking out of a cup like this, right here. And he chirped me, and so he chirped me so much. I don't block really anybody. I had to block him. I had to. I just couldn't take his insanity anymore. Is this it? Oh, what in the world is happening? No, thank you. It was brought up like an Edge document talking about Libra. Oh, okay. I got it, everybody. I can see it loading. Holy smokes, no wonder I don't want to look at this document. Have you seen this thing? Oh, gross. This is not something I would ever want to look at. I don't even know where to start. Okay. Let's zoom in a little bit here. I'm not looking at this. I'm not breaking this down. ETF investigator. ETF investigator. He does break it down. So if you're ever interested, and you know what? Let's go find this channel together. I have subscribed recently. I'll pull it up like this. YouTube. If you want somebody to break down Alti a little bit for you, ETF Investigator, I think is the name. Oh, I just totally spelled that wrong. Investigator. No, none of these people. No. Let's go Alti. He might not be happy with me if I don't find his channel. No, none of these are him. Give me 1 second here. He's in the Retire on Dividends Discord too. I know some of you could find value in it. Let's go check out Discord here, and then this one. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, okay? If I can't find it on this video, I will find it after, and I will post this channel in the description of the video. ETF. Pretty sure it's ETF Investigator. Anybody know? I'm going to scroll down. Yeah, I'll go ahead and put that in the comments or in the description after the video uploads. But yeah, take a look at this thing. What an absolute weapon this is. There's Mara. There's a bunch of companies I've never heard of in here. There's Palantir. There's Reddit in there. Robinhood. SMCI is in here. Just listing companies I know. TNA. TQQQ. Tesla. And those are the ones I know just off the top of my head. Is this Visa? I don't know what that is. But, oh, there's your ProShare, yeah. TQQ. But yeah, holy smokes, that's a lot. That's a lot of action in there. That is a lot of action in there. That's for sure. Looking great for Mr. to join the S&P 500. When this happens, strap in for a Misty rocket. Oh, I'll take it. I'll take it. My average cost right now is $24. And Misty has been looking pretty darn good lately. I'm going to get rid of that. Misty has been working its way up, hasn't it? That's for sure. We could say it like that. Working its way up. Did I get rid of... Oh, yes. Here we go. There's my Misty. There's my average cost, $24.46. I've been grinding this thing down every month here. It was at 27 at one point. So we're down... We're lowering our average costs. How about you? What are you doing? Are you lowering your average cost when you buy it? Just to put it out there, I'm not doing this whole all-in conversation with this. I think that's a silly talk. And I'm not a silly silly person. I like to be reasonable, so I'm getting to 500. That's it. I'll take the money. I'll put it somewhere else. And I do like the thought process of once talking about me, not financial advice. Of course, who would listen to me about this? You would be silly if you did. For me, once I get all of these high-paying ETF distributions coming to me, the amount that I want, I'm going to start putting them into stable ETF stocks, things like that. Yeah, I'm doing that. Yes. Oh, yes. EM, they definitely do pay out this upcoming week. We were talking about in August there. Sorry, it was a long time ago you commented there, but yeah, they pay out this week coming up, which would be on the... Oh, this week's a weird week too, right? Because of the 4th of July. So it's a 3.5-day week. So I don't know exactly when they would pay. Maybe a weird one. 64 to 74. Whew. Holy smokes! I hope not. Pay less than $1. Ken J's in the house. How you doing, Ken? Yeah. This could happen. How much alti do I have? Donut. I have 0. Mr. Shoosh, how are you? I love your name, Mr. Shoosh. No, I don't have any right now. But you know what? Maybe 4 or 5 months from now, I will start dipping my toe. If it can keep doing what it's doing right now, I'm in. Like, that's exactly what I want in my life. I want the share price to stay the same. I want to get paid too. That's what I want. That's why I like HHIS, which is a Canadian thing. I like it so far so much. 1500, Michael, what's happening? Nice bike. Building it up. Nice. Are you doing automatic drip? Oh, so Charles, you want to know where people live? Okay. All right, I can do that. All right, so 11%, just so you guys know, get offended by a large mug. 89% don't. I understand. Might be a cultural thing there. Let's go to new poll. I could probably tell you where everyone lives because I get the stats. I don't have I don't have addresses. I have countries. Where do you live? USA, Canada. I know I got one from New Zealand for sure here. New Zealand. What else do we have? UAE. And that's all I can do. You know, I have to say other, unfortunately, because I only get 4 options in here. All right, there's the poll. There's the poll, if you guys can help me out here. Nice one. Thinking about selling my QQQI and buying Alti. QQQI. What makes you want to do that? Oh boy. I don't know. It's been pretty decent over the last year here. Just hanging out, right? Exactly what I said. Hanging out. Paying a distribution. I don't know much about it, but what makes you want to do that? Just like the luster and the allure of Alti and the hype. Don't buy the hype. That's what I would say. That's why I'm waiting. I don't know if this buying 500 shares of MSTY is a good idea right now either with the lower volatility, but I understand the downside here is that I might be getting some lower distributions coming up. But do I think it's going to be lower volatility forever? I don't think so. At MSTR. I think they are the most volatile company for a reason, and it might pick back up. So that's why I'm buying my MSTY. But like, why are you thinking of selling this, which appears to be good, just from looking at it like this? This is me looking at it. Appears to be good. Why jump from good to good? Why not stay with good? You know what I like doing too? I like taking, if I like a position I'm in, I like keeping that position and then using part or all of my distributions and putting them into my new position. I like that too. Yeah, that's true. It's been just doing amazing, hasn't it? 2 months, so 2 month sample size, and then before that 1 year, not so good. Dump up my MSTY payments into Alti every month for the next. Yes, see, this is what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm doing right now with, well, what I plan on doing with my MSTY once I get to 500 shares. You're at 5,000? That's awesome. Big Boss Man is right. You qualify. I don't bring it up often, but you qualify to become a member of my channel because you can afford it. It's the 1099 one for you. Okay, Big Boss Man? Do a Big Boss Man slam right into those memberships. I'd love to have you. Every single month, I get a check from you for $10.99 just to support the channel, just because you're so rich. BTC Weekly looking like it's good. Okay, nice. Xander's in the house. What's up, Xander? Yeah, I can see where you're coming from on this. I have way too many like sets of windows open over here. I need to amalgamate these windows. I understand where you're coming from for sure. I think the allure is that it's like very affordable, $6.22, right? Very affordable. And then what people say is I can buy more of it because it's $6.22. And then I get 9 cents, 8 cents to 10 cents every single week. So if you buy 100 of them, you're getting $9. Similar, like if you buy 1,000, right? So I think that's the allure of it. And then also the other allure is that the share price has just kind of been super stable since tariff talk here. And, it's gone up 15%. For me, I say forget about 15% because look right before that. When did it switch over? In March? So it went down like 23% from March 5th to April 3rd. So it did have lots of room to grow here. But, yeah, I think that's why people like it, Xander. If you had 1,000 of them, you buy something in bulk, you're going to get paid more. That's the allure. And it pays every week. Yeah. 1,700. Nice, Sean. Nice. Yeah, think about it, though, in relation to the price. 622, right? I think that's what it is. I'm kind of with you. This is something where if you bought 10, you're like, who cares? But I don't know. I'm still on the fence, personally. Yeah, so this is going to be tough. As soon as you mentioned tariffs the other day, the stock market got scared and ran for a couple of hours, right? Dun, dun, dun. Nice, Big Boss Man. Josh the Vegan, how are you? How's it going, buddy? Hope you're doing great. Hope you're still here. Where's Alti? It's right here. Lowering my cost as well. 3,000 shares of MSTY. Nice, good for you. That's awesome. So you're like 10 times higher than me on it. But yeah, lowering that cost is important to me. I figure by the time I get to 500, maybe I'll have it around the $23 region, and then from there, I just need to make $23 worth of distributions, and it's paid off. That's how I look at it. And then from then on, it's I won't say the saying, but it's like worry-free money. You're gonna go do 100,000 shares? Oh, try. I remember you have 25,000, don't you? Nice, that's good. 2230, decent for sure. Let's hope that thing goes to 44 again. Then what are you gonna do? Nice, Sean. Yeah, we're pretty close. That's it. ETF Inspector. Steve, how's it going? Thanks for being here. ETF Inspector. I can't believe how far away I am on this bat. Catching up to you guys. ETF. What did I say? Investigator? Inspector. Oh, man. Look at it. It comes up because I've searched it before. There he is. That's the Alti guy. He does other things too. Okay. Just got to 1,000 subscribers. 100% you should check him out. He does, I think every day he puts, yeah, look at this. Every day he puts out a video, Alti, LFG, Alti, LFGY. and then all of the other ones there too. So yeah, you should definitely check out this channel. He does a deep dive into Alti. If Alti's your jam, he'll be your peanut butter. All right, ETF Inspector. And when you get there, can you do me a huge favor? Can you comment and just say I sent you? I always like supporting other people who do similar things to you and me. I think it's important for us to have some different perspectives out there. Also known as Aotearoa. I want Canada or Alberta to join USA. Not happening. Trav talk volatility in the near term future. Yeah, high volatility presents buy. Yes. Yeah, like maybe taking some cash and preparing for that. Nice. Hey, thanks, Sander. Appreciate you. Mermans in Chicago. I went to Chicago one time. I might have been in a rap video. These guys were doing a rap video walking down the street, and we just happened to be pushing our baby stroller. Yes, absolutely. Yep. 100K into Alti. I've caught up to you guys, by the way. Yeah, 9 cents this week. 77,000. Oh my goodness, Charles, that's amazing. Remember, Sugar? What's it called? Jimmy's in the house. What's up, Jimmy? How are you? Don't worry, we're gonna switch up the song. There we go. Aotearoa. Aotearoa. I've never heard of this before. How are we doing on the poll, by the way? There it is. Hey, 28% Canadians. Hola, Canadians. 68% US, and then 4% other. Tell us where you're from in the chat if you're in the others. Tell us where you're from. Hey, I'm doing really, really well. I'm excited that it's summer outside. Right after this, I'm going to go check out my garden. Something ate all of my Brussels sprouts. I had 5 Brussels sprouts that I grew from seed in February, planted them a month ago, and something has eaten every single leaf of it. We do have robins that are having babies under our deck. I don't know if it was the robins or if it was a caterpillar of some type. But I'm really sad about it because I love doing Brussels sprouts. So, yeah, I'm a little sad about it, that's for sure. But anyways, I'm gonna go check those out. I might go over to Home Depot. Quite a busy little Saturday here, and see if I can buy some sort of bug net to throw over top of it. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Oh, so this is an interesting one. How do you feel about the U.S. bill that will increase withholding tax on dividends? If that goes through, I'm probably going to be pulling the plug on a lot of these American ETFs and going to Canadian, because it doesn't make economical sense. If it goes to 30% tax, sell. I'm selling, and I'm going to the Canadian versions. You're right, like MSTY, letter E. I already have PLTE, the Palantir version, but yeah, if it does that, I'm probably gonna sell them all and buy the Canadian version. So it sucks to be these U.S. companies. Like you're gonna lose a lot of Canadian business, and there is a lot of Canadian money in the American stocks and ETFs, like a lot of Canadian money in it. Not me, other people, right? But I think you're gonna see a mass exodus, and it's not doing. I don't think it's gonna be doing what he thinks it's gonna do. That's for sure. But yeah, I don't think the bill will pass either. Jimmy, which ones do you like? MSTY is good. I have Misty with the Y.to. It's been okay. Chicago, I'm a huge fan of old school Smashing Pumpkins. Wanna go for a ride? Yeah, me too. Although I don't like them live. I don't like his voice live. But yeah, I am a Smashing Pumpkins fan too. They have so many hits. Like so many hits. They came actually kind of near my house 2 months ago to this tiny tiny bar, but it's like a big attraction. It's in the Muskoka region where all the rich CEOs have cottages. And this little tiny town called Bala, they did a concert there, and pretty crazy, like huge band, like the Smashing Pumpkins. It's awesome. I agree. I agree. I agree. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. Somebody in my comments, and I'm forgetting the name, said you should have CVNY. It's like a Canadian version. It's up 70%. I gotta go look it up. CVNY, CVNY, and he's probably watching right now to correct me. Is that no? That's not it. Oh, I can't even find it. It's buried in my comments. But you know what? Actually, I don't know if I responded to him. So if I don't respond to you, it stays in my headers forever in my comments. Let's see here. Uh-oh, I responded to him, so it's gone. It's in the comments somewhere. Yeah, it could be a big sell-off, I'd say. Oh, good. That's great to hear. I didn't hear. Tesla. Well, I just watched Meet Kevin today with a video on that compact version Tesla's been talking about for a long time. And if that comes out, price range around 20,000 a car, that could be a massive seller for Tesla, especially in China. Especially in China, especially in Europe, where they all have small cars. And, even myself, I might consider something like that. I don't need a massive, I have an SUV. It's nice. I could throw the paddleboard on the roof, put the bikes on the back. But we have two cars here. One could be the commuter car to work, and one could be for the entertainment, right? $20,000 smaller car. Tesla has rumored that it's coming out. But yeah, Tesla here. Not a big fan, actually. I mean, I got out of Tesla. That was the first one I was in. I got out of it 2 years ago, a year and a half ago now, and I've never looked back. So I've been happy about that move. It took me a little while to pull the trigger. It was after the split I got out of there. But I mean, just like everything else, right? It is up. Oh, that's March 10th. Where's April? Here's April. So now up 14%, just like everything else, up 14%. Everything. If you look at all of these, April 8th till now, they're usually up about 15%. Yeah. Yeah, great song. Love it. Love it. Love it. I haven't looked at it. Actually, they messaged me to see if I wanted to do an interview with them. I just didn't reply. I'm not really. I mean, it's funny. Like I have college degree with broadcast journalism in it, but yeah, I don't generally interview fund managers. Just I don't think my level of knowledge is where I need to be able to interview somebody like that. So I would like my questions to be educated. But yeah, I've had the opportunity to. I just declined to do it. But yeah, I haven't looked into their funds too much. Again, I'm just kind of like focused on what I have. And but yeah, there's so many options out there. Right? Everybody's doing it now. But yeah, if it makes sense, do it. But for me, the things I look at is stable price and paying a dividend. Distribution. That's what I like. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Total. So you're probably fairly even, Jimmy, on distributions and share price. I mean, share price is down, obviously, but pretty even on the amount of distributions coming your way. You're probably like up 1% on that purchase. For me, I'm out on Tesla. No, burn me. I burned me one time, and I'm out. Tesla. I had Tesla. I don't know, 20 times. I basically day traded Tesla, and it worked out really, really well for me. Those are exciting times compared to now, where you're just you buy and you hold. It's a lot different nowadays than it was back here, or even way back here, or even way back here. Like 2021, 2022 is when I was doing it. So, yeah, less exciting times now, but less stressful now, just buying and holding and buying more and more and more of what you like. Yeah. Who knows though? You know what, Jimmy? Could be huge things, right? Could be huge things with Tesla. They got the auto taxi out there. They got the robots coming. That's a $30 trillion industry with the robots. $30,000 a robot, I'll take two. They got the small car coming. Like Elon's focused on Tesla now and his rockets, and his boring company and his Neuro thing. And he's less focused on the government. Once he got punched in the eye by Trump, his kid, he became less focused on that, and then focused on what he should be focused on, which is his company. So don't sleep on it. Don't sleep on it. Let's hope big things come up. Amid robo-taxi concerns. Yeah, I went out, right? And then I watched a video this morning, actually. Can I go here and explore? And then let's go Elon. Make sure we click on the right one. Did he post the video? Aha, this is the video he posted right here. I'm glad we watched that. That was kind of neat. Check this out. If you're interested in knowing more data about even my channel here, kind of interesting stuff. 66% of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed. Actually, I had 2 people leave from this live. It was probably the large drinking vessel that did it. I'm sorry to those people. Age? 91% male, 8% female. I'm working my way up there. It's the haircut. They love it. Then the ages here, not too many 18 to 24-year-olds, but don't you wish that we had seen this kind of content or these kind of funds when we were 18 to 24? Can you imagine where we might be right now if that happened? 25 to 34. But yeah, speaking on that, like I was saying to my other half, we're going to start investing for our kid here soon. Hey, there's one there. 25 to 34. Most of us are in our 45 to 54. I'm in that range too. And then we got some 55 to 64s. Yeah, that's kind of cool. And then look at this. Look at the poll. And then look at this. 67% US. 14% Canada. What if we click the see more? Oh, nice. Look at that. You can see the views from each country. Oh, UK. Nice. Australia. Oh, Brazil. Of course, I didn't mention Brazil. Japan, Singapore, Thailand, Israel, Germany. All of these countries, right? All these countries watch this channel. Thank you so much for tuning in around the world. Pretty awesome. But yeah, then you can see how we watch here too. Mobile phone. That's usually how I watch YouTube. Sometimes I sit here. TV, that's becoming a thing. I'm going to start doing some like episode 1 type content coming up here for television. Computer and then tablet. Nice. What kind of tablet do you have? You can go to videos and shorts and do the same thing here. Anyways, that's kind of neat, eh? How you can see all that right on YouTube. I can also see what time people watch. So today's Saturday, 9 a.m. That's when it starts pumping up. But then at 4 p.m. is really when people watch. 4 o'clock all the way up to 10 p.m. Cool, eh? And then what your audience watches, these people over here. The legend. Love it. And then if they ever come back. Very high. And then up here you can see in the last 28 days, I've kind of been slacking a little bit on my videos. I got to pick up the pace here, but 676 new subs. So if you're new here, thank you so much for being here. Hit the button, tell your friends, share the video, like, subscribe, comment, all of those good things. Thank you very much for doing that. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. There we go. Getting it back in. Love it, Xander. You know what, Xander? It's definitely something to think about. You know? I really like that they listen. Yeah. Yeah. Do I think YieldMax ETFs are safe? Well, no, I don't. Can I just start with that? They're very high risk. And I know your sentence didn't end there, but they're very high risk. Long term, they could be. They're very volatile. What's going to happen with the underlying company? Is it going to be around a long time? Being volatile a long time? Is it going to go up in share price, or is it going to just stay the same? Is it going to continue to be volatile? Then if that's the answer, then yeah, it could be good long term. But if that company dissolves and turns into nothing, then it's terrible. It sucks. So for me, like, a lot of people are investing in like Marnie and I don't know, AIYY, just in hopes that AI takes off. For me, I like to invest in companies I think will be around for the next 10 years, which is my window of investment here. I would love to be retired within 10 years. And so for me, I'm investing in companies that have good underlying companies. So Coinbase, NVIDIA, 100% NVIDIA is like where it's at long term. And I think, don't trust me. Okay. Do your own research. I shouldn't say things like 100%, but because somebody's going to be like, oh, NVIDIA. It's a good company right now, right? We can agree on that. And then Mr. is doing what I want to do, which is buying Bitcoin. So I believe in that too. So that's why I'm invested in those three at YieldMax, because I believe in their underlying company. So to your question about risk, well, I feel about those three that the risk is lowered because I think those three companies are going to be around for a long time. There's other ones out there that I don't invest in because I don't believe in their companies long term. You know what I mean? Like, which companies at YieldMax do you believe in long term that I haven't mentioned, everybody? So NVIDIA, MSTY, Coinbase, NVIDIA, Mr., which is strategy, and Coinbase. Those are the ones I listed. Which ones do you believe in? Like 10 years from now, you think it's still going to be kicking, doing really, really well? For me, Moderna, not so much. Mara, I don't know. I'd rather just invest in Mara itself if I was going to do Maro. Yeah. You know, I'm actually glad you brought it up. Let's go look through. Let's go to the most recent distributions. Let's look at these companies here. Forget about the weeklies. Like Airbnb, it's so rocky. You know, like New York said, no more Airbnb. I'm going to New York actually in like 2 weeks. So, and no more Airbnb, right? It's rocky. I don't know if I believe in that company long term. So I wouldn't invest in the underlying. AMDY, I'm already with another chip company. CONY, I got it. CVNY, Carvana. Is this going to be a thing 10 years from now? I don't know. Fiat, Inverse Hui. Yeah, but how many more Huis can come up in the next 10 years? There's so many Robinhood-like brokerages out there that, is this thing going to be super volatile and make you a ton of money in 10 years from now? I don't know. MSFO, is that Microsoft? I never know. Yeah, that's going to be around, right? So, I mean, it doesn't pay a lot, but it's going to be around. Netflix? Is somebody going to come out and knock Netflix off? We didn't think Netflix was going to be a thing 10 years ago. They were delivering DVDs to people, and then you had to ship it back. But so many streaming platforms out there that are stepping up to the plate. Is Netflix going to be at a $900 stock 10 years from now? Or is it going to split 10 for 1? Maybe. And is Netflix going to be good? PayPal. Is that going to be around 10 years from now? I don't know. Tough to say. So that's what I'm talking about, Denise. Like, For me, I want to pick companies I think are good. I want to have ETFs that are good. And yeah, I think the companies I've picked so far will be around 10 years from now. That's what I think. No problem. Thanks for being here, by the way. Hope you're doing great. What are you doing today? Anything fun? How many holdings do I have? Let me go look. I can't show you though. I wish that Questrade didn't put my account number all over the screen. It's annoying. I actually asked them, do you have like a streamer version so I could just share my account with people? They don't. All right, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, this is the account that I share with you guys. My other stuff is mutual funds through something called RRSPs, and I have a few different of those out there. You know, from a previous employment ad, like a Lira, locked in registered account, so money from that. And then from my current work, I have RRSP company match funding in there. But the one I share with you guys, 6. So I have CONY, HHIS, which is the Canadian boss right now. It is kicking butt and taking names. MSTY. I have MSTY.to. I only have 5 shares of that one, though. So does it count? Sure. Its market value is $57. I have NVIDIA, and I have PLTE.to, which is a Canadian version of PLTY. Those are my 6 right now. I will most likely be expanding the 7 once I get MSTY to 500 shares. So 121 to go. I don't know. Something like that. How about you? How many positions do you have? I need to know. Okay, so I said it wrong. 15%. Yeah, that I could have swore that everybody called it withholding tax. But yeah, it is definitely what you said. It's non-residents for sure. Maybe up here in Canada we call it withholding tax. In the US, you guys call it non-residence tax. But yeah. NVIDIA. Nice, yeah, NVIDIA. Oh man, I made a mistake. Last time, whenever the bombs were flying over Iran, I almost said Baghdad. I almost got into some outcasts there. But when they flew over Iran, I sold NVIDIA. I was like, here we go. Go time. And it didn't touch the price at all. I ended up buying MSTY with that money. But anyways, what can you do? GUI, yeah. You're talking about long-term here, JD Invest. GUI for sure. I don't know about GUI itself. Pretty low distributions. But yeah, for sure. MSFY, MSFO. What's up? Senor Gringo Papi in the house. What's up from Atlanta? How you doing, buddy? Are you old enough to know when the Jays won the World Series? Do you guys I don't know if you guys ever had this growing up before, but you know when you're trying to sleep and like, your mom woke up and she's like, there's no way you're sleeping, just starts smashing around the house. I'm vacuuming the cupboards. I don't know what I'm doing, right? That's what's happening at my house right now. I can hear doors smashing behind me and stomping all over. I don't know if this is like her sign to like say, wrap this thing up. We got a day to get to over here. I don't know. That's what she's doing. It's not working, just so you know. Safe long term. Hey, the best. How you doing? Yeah, true. Options, right? Options are going anywhere. Retire on dividends. What's up? How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing great. I listened in to half of your live this morning, but I watched it after, and then I was like, I got to shower. I'm doing my live, yeah, so I only got to watch half of it. Michael, I love HHIS. I love it. You know what? I kind of want to pull it up here for my 26%. I mean, if you're in the US, this is something you should be jealous of. There it is. I got in around right down here. Actually, mine was like nine something. I bought it at, and it's been good. Pays out 25 cents per share every month. I don't think they do this whole every 4-week business. Okay, so calm down. The AUM is building its way up here. More and more people are buying it. Total distributions has come out $1, so 4 distributions so far. But this is what it holds right here. It's amazing stuff, right? It holds all the big boys in the US here. And then so this is like a dumbed down version for you, but they do 50% holdings of these funds, and then the other 50% of the money goes to covered call strategy on these funds. So lately it's been less. It's been like 30% of the money goes to covered call strategy, but they say they want to do 50%. And so what it does with that theory is it gives you share price appreciation, plus you're getting a distribution too. I love this. I love it. There's their percentage they hold in each one. So they're trying to do relatively equal weight, but as share price of that underlying company goes up, obviously, it kind of messes with the equal amount in each one. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I really enjoy this fund. I do plan on holding this for probably forever and just build it up to a few thousand shares and then just sit back and enjoy my 25 cents a month. Let's hope I can keep doing that, right? That's the hope. 400 Misty, nice. We're real close, real close. Oh, nice. Okay, so you got rid of Mr. for Misty, yeah? Yeah. I'm good. I'm good. You're not a sports guy? Right on. Tesla, CONY, NVDA, Misty, Alti. There you go. 46 positions. There you go. It's good to be diversified. I don't want to be too diversified personally, but once I get to my limit of what I want to buy for each one, then I move on to the next one too. And then I hope all of them help me build that castle faster. That's my hope. 34? Yeah, so you would have been, that was 1992? In 1993, beating Atlanta in the World Series. Joe Carter. Touch them all, Joe. You'll never hit a bigger home run in your life. So true. Yeah, I like that thought right there. Okay, let's do it. You want to do a poll on that? I'm into it. All right, so we're ending this poll. Yes, we're gonna do one more poll here. At least one more poll. How do I do it? What's going on here? There it is. How many positions do you have? Okay. Oh, no, I hit Q&A, not that. Let's do poll. There it is. I knew it looked different. How many positions do you have? Under 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, and then let's do 30 plus. Okay? All right, start the poll. Start the poll! You know what else Harvest is doing? They're advertising on YouTube. Every time I watch a video, a Harvest video comes up over at my house. Nice, that's awesome. Yeah, Bitcoin's, I think Bitcoin's where it's at. I would bet against Trump. I don't have the blinders on though over here. Says somewhere that diversification is a sign you don't know what you're doing. Yeah, you know, it's funny. Like I think that's maybe where I got my thought process from too. Like I'm gonna invest in the things that I like and I believe in long term. Yeah. So I don't want to like over diversify. That's for sure. But it is. I think it might be a good idea to have something in each type of market, so that if that market slumps, you're good to go. But you know, healthcare, chips, technology, AI, Bitcoin. What else is out there? There's so many things out there. So many different types of markets out there. Those are the things that are on top of my mind. Nice. Oh my god. Hey, let me give you my phone number. Give me a call. Let's hang out. That's awesome. That's awesome. Congratulations. It's really exciting for you. Yeah, let's hope that thing gets to 13 mil in the next 5 years, right? Nicole's in the house. What's up, Nicole? Yeah, I know you want to do that. Let's make it happen. Why not, right? Throwaway money. Think of it as throwaway money you're never going to talk about ever again. Okay, that's what I do. That's my money. It's my if this thing goes to zero, who cares? That's what I think about it. Yeah. Yeah. And like I'm not touching it. Minimum 5 years. Minimum, but hopefully longer. Oh, nice. Okay, I like that. That's good. Yeah, hold that Bitcoin. Hey, thanks for being here, by the way. If you're still here from the beginning, that's incredible. Last time I refreshed my screen, I had 23 likes. Now I have 51 likes. Just like that. So really appreciate you guys being here today. That's pretty cool. 51 likes. I think I had, I don't know if I can look at it live here, but really appreciate the time you guys provide me. I do want to make a video on Alti. I don't know if I'll have time to do it today, but I would like to make a video on Alti and compare it to, say, MSTY and CONY and NVIDIA. Those are the ones I like, right? So do a little comparison. So far, 252 views. That's cool. That's really cool, actually. I always get amazed by that. Yeah, I get amazed by that. It's awesome. Thank you very much for being here. I'm saving in Bitcoin for my kids and teaching them about it. Also, my grandma has been buying $50 of Bitcoin each week. I love that for your grandma. That's amazing. Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, we're doing the same thing. Yep. Last week on Saturday, we went and man, we went strawberry picking, and then my kids saw her friends, so I had to turn on my car. It was the heat wave. Yeah, it was definitely last Saturday heat wave. Turn on my car for the AC, cranked it, and the two kids sat in the car in the air conditioner while we talked to the parents outside. And my kid's like, I gave her friend $5, and I was like, what? And my kid's 5, right? I gave him $5. She said, I was, no. You don't give away your money. No. That's one thing we don't give away to people, unless it's like charity or they need it, right? You're not gonna just give money to your friends just because they're friends. So teaching her the value of the dollar. Every time my nephew said, I say, what do you want to buy? And he's like, oh, I don't know, Lego. And I say, no, you want to buy assets. Get a stock account. You want to buy, I don't know, Apple. Maybe not the best thing right now, but you want to buy assets, right? So I'm all about teaching the kids that stuff as well. Yeah, good stuff. My grandma gave my 7-year-old $10. Immediately gave it to me. Said, buy Bitcoin. Man, you're a kid. I love that. I love that a lot. That's good news, because I know, yeah, it's been down, right? That's good news for sure. You guys ever scroll through Twitter? By the way, if you want to follow me on Twitter, I think if I get rid of this, it does. It shows right here. This is my Twitter handle. I just have to go around my screen here. It is health, and then that and symbol, and wealth invest. What the hell? Oh no, there's my handle. At wealthy2034 is my handle. All right, at wealthy2034. That the reason I created that, there it is. There is because that's when I want to retire. 2034. That's the plan. That's the plan. There's my very first video ever. Oh my goodness, I was so nervous. I was so nervous making this video. Oh! Wow. Should we play it? Oh. Oh man. I'm embarrassed. Thank you, Jake. Too funny, man. Too funny. Yeah, first YouTube video I ever made in investing right there. A year ago. That's fun. Come a long way since then. Yeah, exactly. Keep the Lego in a box. Yeah. Man, he's made some cool stuff though, that's for sure. Oh man, no covered calls on Misty. I've never done. I only did it the one time, and I think it was at around $30 strike price, if I remember correctly, and then it went to like 33, and my shares got called away early on that, and I did close profit for $800 at that time. What that was great, but I would have rather had the shares the entire time, if you know what I'm saying. Um, Actually, I can kind of show it to you here. There's my closed profit, $800 from that. I'm not gonna do it. I don't think I'm gonna do it again unless I want to get out of the position. Then I would do it. But yeah, like my average cost right now is more than the share price. So I'm $3 higher than the current share price. So I would want my covered call to be at least $3 over. The problem with that is there's no premium in that, right? There is, but it's like pennies, and so it wouldn't make me any money to do that. So that's why I'm not doing that. But if you're trying to get into it, the wheel might be an okay thing for it. But yeah, 700 shares. It's cool. That's amazing, Denise. Yeah, let's hope we get a buck this payment, right? Thanks, Jake. Hope you're doing great, buddy. Glad you're here. Yeah, definitely treat yourself. Treat yourself. I love that show. Oh, nice. How long would it take to fly from where you live to Australia? For me, it's 24 hours. It's crazy. Yeah, it's a long flight. Good big stopover in Japan. You did? Oh, nice. That's awesome. You are you are Satoshi? Oh my goodness. I'll follow you back. That's great. I don't know, Jake. That's tough to say. I'm hopeful that it's like $1.10 ish. Last payment was $1.47. So volatility has slowed down, hasn't it? Implied volatility has slowed down. So that would imply that the distribution should be lower. But I watched Retire on Dividend. They did bring in some cash this last week. But they also had to close some options and pay money to do that too. So it's tough to say. Time will tell, won't it? I'll take. You know what? Would you guys take $1 for the rest of your life if you knew the share price would just stay the same? Would you do that? I would do that. Oh heck yeah, I would do that. Nice. Yeah. I think $1 might be there for sure. Boom. 3 to 4 hours? Oh wow, that's nothing. A little hop, skip, and a jump. To put that in perspective, to go from where I live to the other end of Canada, it's just over 5 hours for the flight. That's how long it takes to go from Ontario to BC. But if you come from like Newfoundland, you got to fly into either Montreal, Toronto, then fly to BC. So you're looking at like 7, 8 hours from one end to the other. I always like to let people know to drive from one end of where I live to the other end, the province. It's like 22 hours, 23 hours. Like Canada is just an absolute massive terrain. But most Canadians live along the US border. I don't know if you knew that. A little bit of geography for you on a Saturday morning, 11:08 in the morning. We were looking at this, a little recap on our day. We were looking at this. We looked at some QQQI. I don't know. Somebody had mentioned they might sell this to buy Alti. I don't know. If you already got it, it's paying out pretty decent, I'm gathering. It's pretty stable in share price. I don't know if I would do that personally. But maybe what I would do is take the distributions from this and buy Alti. Maybe. Right, so we talked about that today. Minimize some stuff here. Hey, look at this guy. Follow back. Boom. I love it. He reposted. I love it. Thank you very much for doing that. That's awesome. Yeah, that is awesome. Appreciate your support over there. I tend to use Twitter as a place to let people know that I'm posting videos, but I also just throw on like random ADHD thoughts on there too. Happy Father's Day. Thinking of all of the supportive and stand-up dads out there. Currently not being that person right now. Right after this video, I will be, though. How about this one? The price of Bitcoin on Father's Day since 2009. I think this is such a cool stat. Put that into perspective, right? Yeah, put that into perspective. Oh my goodness. Buck per share for life, 4,000 shares makes your own $1,000 a week for life winning scratch ticket. Yeah, exactly, 100%. Now listen, people that come to Toronto, they're like, okay, that was fun. Like, leave Toronto. Toronto's just a big city. You ever been in New York City? That's Toronto. But like, 7 hours north is incredible lakes, and they call it the Canadian Shield. The rock formation coming out of the ground, unreal. BC, Alberta, unbelievable. Like, it's actually like, holy smokes, this is amazing. And then Eastern Canada, same thing. Oh, this is so awesome. Like PEI, Nova Scotia, Newfoundland's a trip on its own. Unbelievable. Here in Ontario, it's just like trees. If I pointed this webcam out the window, you would see like 110-year-old maples out there. Trees. You guys have seen my street if you watch some of my shorts. I walk up and do like these videos walking around my neighborhood. But yeah. And then there's Saskatchewan in the middle. It's the plains, right? Fields for farmers. Yeah, there you go. Da-na-na-na-na-na. I love it. I love it. Oh, nice. Yeah, Vancouver's nice. That's for sure. This is a good tip right here. Abel, what's happening? How are you? Oh, Nicole, I got to get out there. Like, I got to get out there. I think next year I'm going to plan a trip. I'm going to do not the whole Vancouver Island, obviously, but from like Nanaimo down to Victoria. I'm in. Tofino. I want to check out, is it Long Beach? I haven't been there since I was 12. Long Beach. Yeah, I need to be a part of it. Maybe spend like 4 or 5 days there. Is that what it's called? Oops. I've never heard of that. Yeah. Nanaimo. Oh man, I don't want to disclose too much info, but I work with some people from Nanaimo, and here it's like a blistering snowstorm, and they're like, oh, it's 60 degrees here. I'm watching the water. It's sunny. Oh goodness. Also, they got to be off work at 2:00 their time, which was nice too. Yeah, very good. All right. Well, you know what, everybody? I think we're gonna cap it right there very shortly. If you enjoyed the stream and the content, I hope you've hit the like button for me. I'm up to 54. I'd love to get the 60 on there. I'm looking at the poll. How many positions do you own? So we got 50% are under 10, 28% are 10 to 20. Nobody has 20 to 30, and 22% surprisingly have 30 plus. I'll end it right there on the poll. Thanks for participating today. Thank you for being here, everybody. I am really grateful to have you here as part of my channel. I'm really grateful that I get a chance to hang out with everybody here. I hope that I get to put out more content for you in the future, and appreciate your loyalty to the channel. So thank you very much for that. Just gonna read the last couple comments here. Acapulco, Philippines, Korea. Oh, Korea is amazing though. And Okinawa. That's awesome. Struggling to stay awake. This is beautiful. Thank you very much, Sean. I hope you have a wonderful sleep tonight. And we'll talk to you again soon. Very, very soon. All right, everybody. Again, thanks so much for being here. Have a wonderful day today. And I'll throw on my outro here. Here we go.